We don't have to go to Boston to see great theater.
This theater is energizing the city in so many ways.
It was like Broadway came to Worcester.
Everything is beautiful inside, the chandelier, everything.
I'm in Worcester, Mass. I've never been in Worcester, Mass.
I felt like I came right off the streets of New York City.
We had so much fun.
Hanover Theater, Broadway music and more.
Welcome back, and now I have the greatest pleasure to introduce Kim Long from Fashion, Life, and You Lifestyle Studio and Boutique. How are you, Kim?
I'm very good, Christina. Thank you for having me on your show.
And I know this is a new studio that you opened up, and why don't you tell us what a lifestyle studio and boutique is, and really what you do?
Okay, well, I actually decided after my years of frustration with shopping that there was something better out there for women in helping them find the right look for them, the right clothes for them, that kind of thing. So I had an idea to create a store, but it's really not a store. So at the Lifestyle Studio and Boutique, we work on helping women find the best look for them based on color, fit, and their own style personality.
And you know what, I came to visit you the other day, and let me just describe it to our audience. It is a beautiful place right in Northborough, and you'll be able to give us the address in a minute. And you walk in, and it's just it's first of all, it's the vibrations are wonderful. You walk in, it's beautiful. It's very upscale, and I know that you have racks of clothes and some of the designers that you carry, but more than that, it's you become the consultant, the image consultant, the style, fashion consultant for a person who goes in, so you get special care.
Right, it's really a place where women can come and relax, really truly relax and enjoy a shopping experience. It's mostly by appointment, and that might scare people, to think, oh, I have to make an appointment, but once you come in and it's all about you. You get to try on lots of different clothes, things that you might not try on when you're in a store because it's a little difficult. You're always running back and forth to the dressing room. So I'm there, I've got a little rack that I carry around with me. We go through a complete designer collection of clothing, not just what a buyer would choose in a store. And we pick out all the things that you want to try. Things that you might say, well, I don't think I'm going to look good in that, but it's like, let's try it. So you go into the dressing room and you have the option to try everything to see how things are really going to look and experiment. So it's almost like playing in your mother's closet when you were a little girl.
Yeah.
You can experiment, try things on, try colors, try shapes, try different silhouettes, maybe break out of a routine that you might have. You always go for the same colors in your wardrobe or the same styles. It's really a great place to do all that experimenting, and it's safe, and it's fun, and it's very relaxed.
That's great, and to have your own personal, let's say, consultant there to say, that color doesn't look that, and we're going to get into color, and that's why you have these cloths here, because you test colors, and you see that I love wearing a lot of black, and you told me black's not my best color. I might not want to hear that, but what you were saying is that black may bring out the wrong color in my face, may bring out lines under my eyes, and believe me, I want to wear the right color to look better and enhance my looks.
Well, what's great about the studio is, first of all, there's a lot of natural light there. So you're seeing true color when you are seeing color in clothes. And again, you don't always get that in the store because there aren't windows typically where you're shopping. But what's great is I can actually show you, I have a whole color palette of color swatches and drapes. I can show you when you change the color that is best for you, and I hold it up to you and you can see the difference that it makes in your complexion. Wearing the colors that are best for you actually give you a clear complexion. They'll make you look younger. They'll enhance you. Your eyes will appear brighter. Your teeth will appear whiter. So it's really good to know what are your optimum colors. It doesn't mean that these are the only colors you can ever wear, but these are colors that really enhance you, so that when you're being seen in your clothes and you're wearing the right colors, we're seeing the whole picture, not just your clothes or maybe some of the attributes from the color are not casting you in the best light. So it's good to know that, and women are so surprised when we go through the process of draping and finding those good colors, how much of a difference wearing the right colors makes for them. They're totally sold on it.
You know, I just love having that, and all of us should feel like we are goddesses and divas, and give that to ourselves as a gift, even to just maybe enhance your current wardrobe. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but you talked about three essentials that you look at, or we should be looking at. One is fit. Does a garment fit? Does it enhance your better aspects? Does it detract from what you don't want to show? The second is color, as you just said. And then the third, does it suit your lifestyle? And so you address these three essentials for everybody who comes in. You sort of create a profile based on this, and then you create it so that it works for them.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun for women to go through this. And we do the color draping in a color session. Fit, I don't do measurements, like I won't go around your body with a tape measure.
So the waist circumference isn't important, right?
It's good for Go Red to know that, and I would
yeah.
encourage everybody to know that. But
Yeah.
I actually do fit measuring 12 different points from head to toe down your body. That once we have this information, we feed it into a computer. It comes out actually as and I brought this little portfolio book with me, but there's an illustration that has your pivotal points on it. And what it's telling us is, where should your lapels meet? Where should your necklace drop? Where should your jacket come together? What are the best lengths of jacket for you to wear? Should it hit you here on your hip bone, mid-thigh? Hem lengths. Short skirt, street length skirt, long skirt. When you know those pivotal points for your body and where certain points are on your body, we're creating the perfect proportion, as if you were in perfect proportion as a standard fit model, which the designers use. That's why clothes on models always look tremendous, because they have been put in proportion to that model. And we can do the same thing with our clothes. It's just that nobody told us about it. So we're actually creating an illusion of being taller and thinner by making sure our clothes fit us in the right proportions to create that image.
That's great. Wow. I mean,
And
we
it's
should
simple. It's simple and it's easy, and it doesn't take long. And once you know how to use it, when you go shopping, these are tools, whether you have your color palette with you or your fit card with you. When you're in the stores shopping, you rely on these things to make great purchasing decisions.
So you're like a personal fashion fitness guru. So once you give us what we need to know, we can just go in and work on that. Now let's just talk a little bit about the color, because you did bring that in. And so basically you take swatches like that, and then you drape it on women. I know that we don't have the flexibility for you to do that, but maybe describe, like, you know, would I look good? I'd like to wear pink. Would I look good with that particular?
Well, actually, this particular swatch is used to determine, and I go through four different series of these, whether you look better in a cool red, a warm red, or a neutral red.
Yeah.
So there's four.
So you would drape it like this, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And as we did this in the natural,
let's look at the different
natural
colors.
light, certain colors.
This one makes me feel really.
You have more warmth in your coloring, so truthfully, warmer colors, a warmer red or a neutral red might be better on you.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
But we would go through a series of these drapes, and we would look to see which one was more prevalent, which one came up most often. That's just one thing that we do. The other thing is I will take 4 different swatches to see what season you might be. But the color palettes that I work with, there are 16 of them, because there are nuances with people. You might be a warm undertone for a color, but what is the intensity? You have very bright colors on. You're known for wearing bright pinks. You have a high intensity. Your personality is high intensity.
Right.
You like bright colors. Somebody else might have the same exact color palette as you, but their intensity is much more subdued. So their color palette's going to be the same colors, only they're going to be muted or toned down or tinted. That wasn't a part of the Color Me Beautiful palette.
Right.
So now we have, there are more nuances in it, and it's great. Women love this because it speaks to them.
Thanks, Kim.